This video is to help you draw your energy flow map. An energy flow map is drawn with boxes and arrows from left to right across your page. If you run out of space, then you bring your arrow down and back across so that your next row of boxes will also go left to right. The main boxes are used for the forms of energy that are continually transferred through the system. If you have a form of energy that is being transferred out of the system, then you use a sub-box. This shows that there is still energy being transferred, but it's being transferred out of the system and it's not used later in the system. This is the list of energy forms that we have been using. Kinetic energy is the energy of motion, and it includes electrical energy, heat energy, light energy, and sound energy. Potential energy is stored energy, or the energy of position, and that includes chemical potential energy, elastic potential energy, gravitational potential energy, and nuclear energy. You can use these abbreviations as you're drawing your energy flow map. So the example that I'm going to use is me throwing this bouncy ball into the air. Now I could start in multiple places in the energy flow, but I'm choosing to start with the chemical potential energy that I get from my food. So I fill in chemical potential energy. Now my body uses that chemical potential energy from my food to let me move around. So when I use that chemical potential energy, I'm transferring it to kinetic energy in my movements, and then I can toss this bouncy ball into the air and give it kinetic energy. Now, as I'm moving about and using this chemical potential energy and turning it into kinetic energy, a lot of my energy is also being transferred as heat out of the system. My heat energy is not used to toss the bouncy ball. Also, through my moving around, there is some sound energy that is transferred. So as this ball, that now has kinetic energy from my arm, travels up into the air, it loses its kinetic energy and transfers to gravitational potential energy, its position above the ground. Now, once it reaches its peak, it has only gravitational potential energy, and then as it falls back toward the ground, it transfers back into kinetic energy. Now, I could continue this flow map as the bouncy ball hits the ground and continues to bounce, but that could be one of your lab choices. I could also back up this flow map and include the light energy through photosynthesis that gave me the chemical potential energy for my food. So this is how you draw an energy flow map, and you should do that for your project.